Today I'm gonna be telling y'all how and why I stopped smoking gas.
Hey, yeah, no, I can't stand you. I might be all wrong, but for my heart, you were a bad move. Hey, yeah, it's like pain I'm attached to. I'm sick with no cure. This chapter left deep wounds. Hey, 12, 12, 12 on my back. Yeah, I know she won't be back, but I don't know how to act. Hey, yeah, you want my love like a jacket.
Yeah, give me a chance. So this shit was a whole escapade. So like 8 months ago I started doing yoga, right? Cause I was really on my shit. And then like, bear with me, a wizard fell from the sky and knocked off my mama. That part partially happened. I had been blowing the devil's lettuce, as them people call it, for like since shit 7-8 years. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I was on that. But then, you know, one day I just woke up and was like, how's a motherfucker? I don't know if I want to be like this. There's somebody over there. But anyway, it wasn't. I had just for like one random day thought about, you know what I'm saying, after 7 years of going crazy with that fucking ganja, around New Year's time, you know what I'm saying, I had been hearing people talk about New Year's resolutions and shit. And I'm knowing that people don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. They don't live up to the standards that they set for themselves, you feel me? So you know me, I was just like, well, if I had a New Year's resolution, what would it be? To take a knife and apply endless happy to people every day with that knife. Make some happy sons of, ooh, I'm just playing. Oh, yes, But anyway, I was like, what would I do if I had a New Year's resolution? What would it be? What would it be? So I thought real heavy on that. And I came up with the idea like, well, damn, I do blow a lot of that motherfucking OG, you feel me? I spend a lot of money on that gas, and I'm just self-reflecting like, I can't stop this. It was so hard for me to just say, bro, you can't stop. But I kept saying I could stop anytime. And then I'm always the person to question myself. So I was like, stop then. And I tried. I failed because I had already tried in 2020 and it shot the shit. But luckily, then I was like, okay, I do need to stop because I'm spending so much money doing this, because I wasn't buying Vicks or 3.5s. I was buying G's daily. And my next door neighbor was my guy, so he was like showing fuck boy love. I was happier than the goddamn man with his meat under a car tire. Don't that sound gracious, I was trying to say. So I said, all right, how do I stop this since I've been doing it for so long? And then first and foremost, I had learned from my guru that the only way you can stop something, you can't stop shit that you think is a bad thing. If you think it's a bad thing and you need to push away, the more you push away and push up against, the more you resist some shit, the more it comes to you. Like POR, like that nasty films, them flicks. The more you push against something, it just don't seem to leave your life. How many people you know resisting being broke, and they broke as hell? So literally did it the same way. I got my first apartment. I spit. Look at that sunlight. I started with the word sober, and I was like, you know what? Just keep trying to stop. And if you relapse and you roll another one up, it's okay. Just keep taking steps forward. Realize what you did. Keep going. And I just every day I started writing the word sober down in a book. Sober. I thought sober every day. I'd be on the treadmill walking 2 miles, and in my mind I'm just saying sober. Because any actions you commit in your life are gonna work in the benefit of your most dominant thought. That's why you think a bunch of sad motherfuckers don't have the life that they want. That sadness and that depression and all that shit, it ultimately ends up consuming them. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you feel me? Even if you was distracted by millions of dollars for 40 years, it's gonna get you if you don't handle it. So I just thought sober. I went 24 hours without smoking and I failed. Then next time I smoked for 3 days, and then I went 48 hours without picking it up. I failed again. And then the next time I went 48 more hours and failed again. I kept pushing the bar. Like I was on this shit, Sputnik. I was really working myself. You gotta scope the scene. People be liking to watch me film. I don't mind it though. I just be wanting to know where y'all at in this bitch. Then next thing you know, December 31st came up, and I was like, I'm just smoke this one last time. It been 3 days. I'ma just fire that motherfucker up this one last time. I could not get in touch with the guy. I couldn't get in touch with the gas man on the 31st of December 2021. I was so hurt. I was so fucking mad. After weeks and weeks and about 3-4 weeks of trying to stop, I was just like, this the last time, and I couldn't get none. So then, them 3 days turned into 4 days, then 5 days, then 6 days. At this point, it's January the 8th, 2022, New Year's that came. I was sober as hell already. The man ended up hitting me up like 2 weeks after the 31st of December and was like, hey man, I ain't had no phone. You straight? I didn't even reply back. The urge to hit the gas was gone. And 3 days ended up turning into 2 months. I kept doing my sober shit, and now here we is. I've been sober for months and I don't have the urge to do it no more. The lessons to take out of this: 1, you gotta want it. 2, you cannot resist it and fight against it. You just gotta keep trying. If you pick that motherfucker up and you fail, just put it down again the next day or whatever. Just don't stop trying. Keep moving forward. Even if you relapse, keep going. 3 or 2, whichever one it is, you just gotta brainwash yourself. Sober. Don't say I don't want to do it. No. Sober. You got to. Most important, you gotta have that desire to stop. Cause what was that for me? Well, it was just after doing so much yoga and doing all the gratitude and stuff that I spoke about in my last video. Go watch it, the one about curing depression. For the last 2 years working on living a joyful life and not chasing dreams or goals or money or none of that type of shit, you feel me? Just living my life joyfully above all things. I have become so uplifted within myself that it just came to a head that coming into 2022, I started to realize and feel that every time I got high, it wasn't doing what it used to do no more. It stopped bringing me up, because I used to be here and the gas would take me here. But now when I started realizing when I'm sober, I'm here now and the gas brings me back down here. Back in the day when I was sober, I was a 0 and the bud would take me to a 10. But now I'm a 10 when I'm sober and the bud takes me to fucking 0. So I don't even want to be like that no more. Oh, hold up. Once you hold this body within a certain way and you hold it that way for a long enough period of time, keep practicing holding yourself like that and doing all the other stuff you do. I can promise you one thing: eventually the desire to do all of those things will go away. All that drinking, smoking, all the time, you won't want it no more, bruh. I'm good on the green because I'm swinging in between, whatever that means. Anyway, yeah, I love y'all. Like the video, subscribe on my shit. Everybody put Colt 22 for life. For life. You feel that beanie in the comments. Make sure your mama and your cousin subscribe to your boy. I'm out. New video ASAP. Peace. Let me know what y'all think about these type of videos, cause I think my quality is immaculate. I think I'm really stepping up to I'm really on my shit.
Boy, black bitch, look like wet feel. Peanut butter seats, Reese's puff interior. 28 grams, smoking straight skunk hair. Eyes red in my hoodie, shaking hands with giraffes. Mix, giving Nick, bustin' ass in the vet. OG in the booth, OG fogging up the room. No, I can't see.